Oh, I'm really fucking angry right now because I just recorded a whole 5-minute video and for some reason it cut off halfway. Oh, that pisses me off more than anything, more than war, more than anything. But anyway, my first Blu-ray I haven't got that many, was Serenity. I absolutely loved Firefly. I didn't catch it during its initial broadcast. I just didn't watch it because I was a dumb fucking, what was I, an 8th grader at that point, 2002 I think it came out. Just some dumbass kid who just plays with his dick all day. And I didn't know what good TV was. And I went back, watched this a few years ago on Netflix. Thought it was fantastic. Loved how they blended sort of the Wild West with futuristic space shit. So good. And Serenity, I really liked that. And I saw it at Best Buy. I was like, I haven't seen this movie in a while. I remember really liking it, so I picked it up. Still holds up really well. Really like it. And the one thing I love what they do in this movie is how they blend like Asian or Chinese and the American cultures together, kind of like how it would happen in the future most likely. It's like, and that's kind of like how they curse. But that was a little bit racially insensitive, I suppose. That was a pretty ignorant comprehension of the Chinese language, of Mandarin. So I apologize for that. The next thing I got, on another subject, was Grindhouse. I finally forced myself to get this. I've always just been lazy because I had Death Proof on DVD, and I was like, God, I really want to spend $15 just to get, or I had Planet Terror on DVD. I was like, God, I really want to spend $15 just to get Death Proof and them together and some trailers. Well, yeah, I fucking did want to do that eventually, and I did do it this week, and I forgot how much I love those goddamn movies. Planet Terror is just amazing. All those practical effects, I swear to God, I don't think we'll ever see a big budget movie with that many practical effects again. I'm just a love letter to John Carpenter. The score, everything. Every fucking bullet shot on those zombies, just so much blood came off. It was just outrageously violent, and I love it so much. And Death Proof, when I first watched Death Proof way back when I saw it, I didn't really like it as much, but watching it, more times consecutively, it's fantastic. Quentin Tarantino did a fantastic job, and Kurt Russell is just such a badass. And it has one of the coolest scenes of someone eating nachos in a movie I've ever seen. I don't know how many there are of people eating nachos in movies, but it can never beat this. He's just fucking sitting there all badass at the bar with his freaking black t-shirt and his fucking scruffy beard, just chowing down on these nachos, getting grease and cheese all over his face. I strive to be that one day. Just some loner at the bar eating nachos and being creepy. Ugh. And the last thing I got was Waking Life. I saw about 15 minutes of this on HBO a week ago. Absolutely loved what I saw. So I ordered it on Amazon, got it, watched it, and it was quite a trip. It's more of an experience than a movie. Instead of wasting your money and going to college and taking a philosophy course, watch this. It answers all your questions about existentialism, philosophy, what are dreams, what is reality, what is time, just all of that is answered in this movie. Keep in mind it is about an hour and a 15-minute long movie of just people having conversations, but it's just so compelling and you can't help but listen to it. It's really fucked me up after watching it. Sure, I have all these thoughts in my head now of what the fuck, what am I? An existential crisis is going on in my head from watching this movie. So that's how you know it's a good movie. And the director of this has done stuff like Dazed and Confused, Before Sunset, Before Sunrise. Love both of those movies. Great romance movies. I could talk about those for an hour. Really watch those if you haven't seen them. They're so good. And this does not disappoint. I hold this in very high regard now. And it's done in like sort of what's it called, rotoscope animation, where they draw over the film stuff. And it might be done by different artists because some of them look different. Some of them look really shitty. Some of them look really good. And they all flow really together and make it sort of look like a dreamlike state. So this is really good. I highly recommend this one. And that's it. That's my update for this week. Now I'm going to go back to being depressed.